Hello, my name's Lewis Lupton. I'm the Head of Training and Technical Support in the UK for Ardex. Today we're at this domestic project in Stoke-on-Trent where we'll be working exclusively on this Polypipe and Ardex collaboration. Today we'll be installing the Polypipe Overlay panel system and installing an Ardex solution for LVT. Polypipe retrofit heating systems are an ideal solution for existing properties where a low-profile heating system is required. Ardex has a comprehensive range of products which will allow you to successfully install your Polypipe Overlay systems and of course give you a solution for your chosen finish.
Hi there, my name's Nigel from Polypipe Underfloor Heating. We've got our Polypipe Standard Overlay, which is a gypsum fibre board, 18mm thick, houses a 12mm pipe at 150mm centres.
So before you install any overlay system, it's really important that you understand a few things. One is, what is the surface you want to fix your boards to? Secondly, what condition are those floors in? And thirdly, what products have you got in your arsenal to be able to prepare them successfully for installation of the Polypipe Overlay system? So on this particular installation, we were installing the panels on a traditional sand and cement screed, and it did require some preparation before installing the panels. It is absolutely critical that these panels are installed on flat, smooth surfaces. So in this instance, the screed was prepared, removing all contaminants and barriers to adhesion. We then applied coats of P51 pre-diluted at 1 to 3, and then we pre-smoothed using the Ardex K40HB smoothing and leveling compound. So there are a couple of ways we can install this panel. One is to install them dry in accordance with Polypipe's instruction. Secondly, because there are still some minor surface irregularities, we've used a flexible cement-based tile adhesive from Ardex just to make sure that we can seat and support those boards. Simply prime the reverse of the Polypipe Overlay panel and then install with a 6 to 10mm trowel, making sure the board is fully seated.
When you've got areas where you're not putting pipework, i.e. under kitchen cabinets, you can flip the board over and it saves any backfilling required then. With any underfloor heating system, it's key that we consider the floor covering that we're putting over it. In this case, we're using an LVT, so we need to make sure we can regulate the surface temperature of the system. The only way we can do that is with using a floor probe. So what we've done, we've channeled out between two pipes. We're going to put the floor probe in a little bit of conduit, in this case being 10mm microbore copper. Put that in there. We're going to run the cable back to the thermostat position, and then we're going to backfill that with a suitable Ardex repair mortar. So it's important to remember, before we lay the compound over the underfloor heating system, or if you're applying any floor coverings, that we've fully commissioned it. This entails filling the system circuit by circuit, flushing the air out. We will then do a 6-bar initial pressure test for an hour, and then because we're putting a compound over this, we're going to treat it like a general screeded system where we drop that pressure to 3 bar. Once the screed's naturally cured, we can then take that pressure out, and what it's done, it's simulated the thermal expansion during normal operation.
So today we're using Ardex P51 primer. It's very important when using smoothing compounds and tile adhesives to use a primer to help regulate the porosity of the subfloor and gives you longer working time with your adhesives and smoothing compounds. And especially as we're using this system over gypsum boards, we need that layer as we're putting a cement-based smoothing compound on top. So for this install, we're mixing Ardex P51 primer to 1 part primer to 3 parts water. Preferably, we'd advise to prime the boards before the pipes went into the channels, but if you can't do, not to worry, because Ardex P51 primer will soak into the boards and into the channels.
So for the Polypipe Overlay system, we recommend Ardex K40HB. Fibre reinforced and flexible, workable in 2 hours and with application depths in this instance of 6 to 10mm. By installing the Ardex K40HB, you're going to encapsulate the pipework, give yourself the best surface possible to install your LVT or your tiles, and give yourself the best opportunity of dissipating that heat nice and evenly throughout the floor. So as a great tip for multiple pours or when you're working low, it's really important that you pre-measure your water out. Now in this case, it's 3.75 litres of water to mix the K40HB. By doing so, correct priming, surface preparation and everything we've spoken about before this point, it means that you're going to get the best opportunity of getting seamless pours and the best possible surface finish.
So we're back this morning. Now the smoothing compound is fully dried. We're going to give the job a quick look over, see if there's any fine little areas that have maybe flowed away because we're using a fine smoothing compound like K40HB. It can find little holes, so we're just going to go around and fill them with Ardex Feather Finish. Ardex Feather Finish is our rapid drying repair compound. We mix it at a ratio of 2 parts powder to 1 part water. An 11 kg bag will do roughly 50 square metres at a skim coat. For this install this morning, we're going to use the Ardex AF2575 1K. So it's an adhesive for high solar gain because we've got underfloor heating and we've got solar gain through bifolds and we've got a roof light.
We hope you've enjoyed watching this fantastic project come to life, where we've used an Ardex solution with the Polypipe Overlay underfloor heating system to produce this amazing floor. We think the results speak for themselves. For more information on Ardex solutions for Polypipe underfloor heating, including low-profile retrofit heating systems, contact us today for a full project recommendation or visit our websites to download our exclusive installation brochure.